Welcome to my video course on Make It Sound Like Jazz. And this is video 3 of the course. It's a series of videos where I will attempt to teach you how to harmonize a melody, a very simple melody in the beginning, a simple melody on a major scale. And for this example, for this course, for this particular lesson, we will be taking the C major scale, a melody which will be played on C major. Since when you go step by step, taking less difficult things, less difficult examples, then it's easier to learn and grasp the basics very firmly. So I suggest we take a song that will be sounded on C major. We'll be taking the simple song melody called Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Yes, it may sound like a very simple melody, but it has a lot of potential. This melody has been improvised even by Mozart and many other composers because it has such a lot of potential. It sounds and looks like a simple melody, but like I said, it has a lot of openings. It will open many avenues for us to improvise, compose on it, do different arrangements, harmonize it differently. So this is what we are going to attempt. The title says make it sound like jazz. Why is it not genuine jazz we are going to do, or we are just trying to make it sound like jazz? Yes, actually we are first trying to make it sound like jazz. Then when we do more serious studies, we can get into the real jazz, make it sound like the real thing. Then we get a taste of what's going to be. That makes us approach the real subject in a more easier manner or in a more comfortable manner. So the title "Make It Sound Like Jazz" does not mean that we are going to settle down to a substandard thing, but actually we are going to the real thing later. We are going to taste the real thing in a less complicated manner. So that is why this title "Make It Sound Like Jazz." Finally, we of course must arrive at the real thing. So let's try to make it sound like jazz in the beginning. In the first and second videos in this series, we discussed about how to harmonize a melody using different types of chords. Some of these chords were 1. 6 chords in root position. 2. 6 chords as first inversions. 3. 6 chords as second inversions. 4. 6 chords as third inversions. 5. Dominant 7th type chords in root position. 6. Dominant 7th type chords as first inversions. 7. Dominant 7th type chords as second inversions. 8. Dominant 7th type chords as third inversions. 9. Diminished chords. Again, 6 chords in root position, 6 chords as first inversions, 6 chords as second inversions, 6 chords as third inversions, dominant 7th type chords in root position, dominant 7th type chords as first inversions, dominant 7th type chords as second inversions, dominant 7th type chords as third inversions, diminished chords. In the earlier videos, we figured out how to add chords to the notes of a melody. We did that by first taking the notes of the C major scale. Up to now, we have considered the notes C, D, E, F from the C major scale. Today, we will study adding chords to the notes G, A, B to complete the range of the C major scale. In the earlier videos, I explained what is meant by adding chords to a melody, and also what kind of notes may be found in the chords, which is supposed to mean what kind of harmony may be created to support or enhance the melody. You may remember that I doubled the melody an octave apart, then filled up the gap between the octave with notes of certain chords. Now let's take these chords. 1. G diminished, 2. C sixth with a G bass note, 3. C sixth with an A bass note, 4. B diminished. Now remember, there are many other types of chords that may be added, which may create or output a different sound and give you a different result. We will consider them at a later stage in the course. Now, the reason why we are taking a scale such as the C major scale is because there are many melodies built up of notes from a major scale. There are many melodies built on minor scales and modes. I shall talk about modes later and also the different minor scales later. But we are taking C major scale because it's easier to work on it. There are no accidentals on it. Therefore, to begin our study, it will be very much easier. So we are going to take a major scale, and the major scale will be C major. But of course, we can take any other major scale for that matter. G major scale, F major, D major, E major, A major, F major, B flat major, or anything, any of the range of scales. The C major scale has no accidentals, black or white. But of course, the melody might have chromatic notes. In fact, the melody we are taking right now, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, has no chromatic notes. Chromatic notes are notes outside of a scale. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star will have only diatonic notes, meaning notes from the scale. So let's hear Twinkle Twinkle Little Star played as a pure melody. Now you may notice that there are 8 bars of 2/4 time signature. This is because I have selected the 2/4 time signature for this melody, since it will be easier for us to study or write chords over the bar lines of this simple time signature 2/4. Of course, the melody can be analyzed to be, it may be analyzed to be consisting of the 4/4 time signature, but here we can take 2/4 because it's a very basic melody. And when we take 2/4, there are 8 bars of the melody. So we are going to assign a time signature of 2/4 to this melody, though you may think of 4/4 as the time signature. This will make it easier for us to mark the chords for each bar when we take 2/4. So let me spell out the notes, the note names of this song. C, C, G, G, A, G, F, F, E, E, D, D, C. Now let's hear it on the piano. Right. Now the first step is to double the octaves, or rather double the melody as octaves. So we can write down the melody and then below the melody, an octave apart, we can repeat the melody. So this is the kind of technique, this is the kind of method we are going to use to harmonize this melody and make it sound like jazz. Now we will fill up the gaps with the chords.